Hello friends, welcome to Zenobia's talk show. Today we have with us Mr. Raju Mandhyan. Hello sir.
My pleasure,
Welcome
Zenobia.
to this lovely show. It was so lovely when I heard from the community of trainers that you're a life coach, a trainer, motivational speaker, an author, par excellence. You've interviewed Jack Canfield and worldwide. We'd love to hear something about how this came into your life. How did the training and motivating and changing people's life, how did that come about?
Oh, first let's leave out the par excellence thing because I'm not sure about that. I think it's an opinion of the world, no?
Yeah, that's so important.
Well, that's the opinion, whether par excellence or just regular. How did I come about this? I think I was an ordinary businessman back in the late 90s, and I used to head business councils. And then the British Chamber in Manila thought that maybe I had some talent, some potential. And so they invited me in to do some presentation skills training back in '98. And I loved it from that time up because it's, the claim is that if you have potential, it turns into your passion. So if they thought what was potential for me, I chose it to be my passion. So today, about 15 years later, I've written a few books. And
could you name a few for the audience?
Well, there's a series of The Heart. The Heart is, of course, a play of words for art. So The Heart of Public Speaking, that was my first book. Then The Heart of Humor, because I thought that humor was most important.
Absolutely.
And then followed by The Heart of Storytelling. And right now I'm wrapping up a book called The Heart of the Close. The close as in sales, how to close. So those are 4 books, and one more book on entrepreneurship. It's called Pit Bulls and Entrepreneurship.
Okay, that one missed the heart. You sounded
no,
heart-oriented.
No, but because I think I love dogs, so
lovely.
Pit Bulls was one of the top.
How lovely, how wonderful. And so who's that one person that made you tick, that motivated you, that made a difference in your life?
Oh gosh, there were
your
many.
Mentor or someone?
Well, there were many. And
could you name a few?
I'll name 2. Ron Kaufman from Singapore. I was in his audience one time, even before British Council called me.
What does he do?
Ron Kaufman is a customer service guru. Okay. He's very popular in Asia and in the US. He's also an author of the book called Up Your Service. So I was in his audience and I was sitting in the front, and then he said, "You should be up here."
Wow.
And there were about 500 people, and he said, "You should be up here." And then I really considered that. But today, as I'm sitting across you, Zenobia, another person who really impacted my life was a teacher of mine in school, a gentleman called Dinshaw Irani from Pune. From Sardar Das Turhojing Boys High School, and he's not there anymore. He was my teacher in the late 60s and early 70s, and he was a role model for integrity, for authenticity, for discipline, for kindness, for empathy, and he used to teach us English and history.
He taught you a lot more than that.
I swear to you, high school teacher left an impression on me, and that's been a part of my life. Though for many years I forgot Mr. D.N. Irani, and in the 5th book, The Heart of the Close, I have written a whole chapter on him from memory. And the funny part is, just yesterday, 2 days ago, I was in Pune. I met another gentleman called Irani. And I said, "Do you by any chance know D.N. Irani?" And he goes, "Dinshaw?" I said, "Yes." Oh, he said, "Oh man, great man." Then he made me talk to my teacher's daughter, Veera Irani. And if Veera should watch this, I'm going to go and see her next week in Pune, just to thank her for what her dad did for me.
How lovely. There's so much gratefulness in your heart. It speaks so well of you.
Well, so it's not just me. I think it's people like D.N. Irani and other teachers.
How wonderful. And what is that goal you haven't reached which you want to reach? Something that is your undying passion, say by 2020, what is that one thing you really want to achieve?
You just called me par excellence. So maybe sometimes in life you hunger for a goal and you don't realize that maybe you already achieved it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you feel you've achieved.
No, I'm not saying I've achieved it. I'm saying that we don't have to have a goal. We have to have a gaze. That means a gaze far away. That means, yeah, we must struggle towards something, but we must not be crazy mad about it. No? Yes, passion is important, persistence is important, but I think the journey itself towards that
more important than the underlying goal.
Yeah. So I've written 5 books, and I'm not sure if I'll die tomorrow or I'll die 10 years from now. In that process of 10 years, I will do what I can do constantly, consistently.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is there one takeaway you would like to give the Facebook audience and our people on the blog, something that would transform them?
You know,
just 2 tips or 3 tips on.
I want to add on the last question.
Sorry.
Professor Ramcharan. You know him, Professor Ramcharan. He's an author of What the Customer Wants You to Know, What the CEO Wants from You. And he's an Indian professor based in the US. He's very popular. And he also claims that, he told me one time, personally, he said, Raju, I don't have a vision. I have a mission.
Wow.
That means I don't want to reach somewhere. I want to travel well. I want to travel well. That's Professor Ramcharan.
That's a beautiful thought.
For your audience, I think...
For the younger audience.
For the younger audience, let me say this in Urdu. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is from an ambassador who told me this. He said, "Khud hi ko kar buland itna, khud hi ko kar buland itna कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा अपने बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है."
Beautiful.
I can translate it for the non-Hindi.
Absolutely, please.
Make yourself so mighty in spirit and selflessness that people, take 2. Make yourself so mighty in spirit and selflessness that way before your destiny changes, the Lord Almighty will come and ask you, what is it that you want, son? खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा अपने बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है.
What a lovely thought to end on. Thank you very much. May God give you all that your heart desires and
Thank
all
you,
your
Zenobia.
dreams and missions come true. And God bless you. And the next time you're doing a training, I would
God
love
bless
to
you.
come and
God
listen
bless
to
you. God bless you. And
thank you. And if the audience wanted to contact you, would you leave a number and your blog
just
and
my
email?
website, which is my name, rajumandhyan.com. Just Raju, R-A-J-U, M-A-N-D-H-Y-A-N. That's my name, so that's my website. I can be reached there. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
Oh, bye. Pleasure.